So if there would ever be some type of an emergency happen within a lesson, if the tornado sirens would go off, all horses and riders would come to the front of the arena to dismount. Remember that dismounts are only done by a instructor or a lesson captain or anybody else that's specifically trained to dismount. So the instructor would guide you as to what to do. If there would be a tornado and we would have to get the riders off, then you would take the riders out and down to the hay storage area. If there would be a fire, kind of a totally different circumstance. So in that case, we would need to get riders off as quick as possible. Again, listen to the instructor's instructions. If at that point they're asking you to get riders off, then you need to do it because it probably means we can't for whatever reason. But what you would do is get the rider off. Riders would go out the green gate at the side, and then you would head down the driveway to the entrance of the outdoor arena and stand there. The leaders would then follow behind with the horses and get them to safety. If a horse during the lesson would startle or something would happen and you would need to get that rider off quickly, we're going to demonstrate an emergency dismount. So I'm going to be the sidewalker for this demonstration. Philippe here, something happened and he's not happy and we need to get Lene off of her horse. You want to make sure it's a one kind of fell quick swoop, but you want to make sure you're not standing with your legs together to get your rider off. You want a quick kind of step forward so that your legs are supported this way. It's going to be here. So we'll go in and pull your rider down. Okay, so the emergency dismount, one of the biggest things you're trying to keep from happening is their head hitting the ground. So it's not necessarily graceful pulling them off, but you're protecting their head from hitting in a fall. So an emergency dismount is going to happen when a horse is actually startling for some reason. So let's say we have some really bad golfers from across the street and a golf ball comes and hits the side of the arena and the horse jumps and is kind of trying to run away from that. Then you're going to pull your rider off. If they just kind of move and then they're fine, the rider can stay on. But if that horse is not settling down, then we need to get the rider off, and that's when you